Hello everyone, this is Brandon Worley from defendingbigd.com, and I'm talking to you today from my daughter's bedroom because this is my place of sanctuary. This is my palace of peace. This is where I go to calm myself down, play with my daughter, and just kind of take my mind off things. And part of the reason for that today is, as most of you know, is we're getting ready for the Dallas Stars to kick off the final 10 games of the 2011-2012 season. And not only is there just 10 games left, but tonight's game against the Phoenix Coyotes is the first of 10 games where every single game is more important than the last and has a direct influence on the season. You know, a 10-0-1 run put the Stars in control. A couple of losses and they're still in control, but starting with tonight against Phoenix, a loss at the wrong time against the wrong team, and suddenly the Stars are going to be chasing again. And for the first time in 4 years, I'm starting to feel that anxiety of playoff hockey. You know, it's tough for me to say that because playoff hockey is it's kind of the same as saying shutout with 10 minutes left in a game, because the Stars aren't in the playoffs yet. But to me, it feels like they are. And so with that anxiety comes the need for peace, and here I am. And with the game tonight comes the news that Sheldon Souray is coming back and Radek Dvorak is coming back. Both suffered foot injuries. And Sheldon Souray's return is probably going to be more impactful than any of us realized when he left with an injury a couple of weeks ago. Souray hasn't played as well or as strongly as we would have expected after seeing him the first month of the season, but it's easy to say that even if he's not putting up the points that most of us would expect at this point, you know, his impact on the defense is significant, and he provides a balance on the defense that is fairly significant as well. He and Stefan Robidas have struggled at times, but they've taken and eaten up the toughest minutes out of any of the defensemen on the team. And in doing so, that frees up Trevor Daley and Alex Goligoski and Philip Larson to be more aggressive offensively instead of having to take those tough minutes on defense as well. So with Souray coming back, hopefully we see a little bit more better balance on defense, and even more importantly, we see more transition, because one thing that has really hurt the Stars the last 4 games, even though 2 of them were losses, was the lack of a true transition game that really pushed the offense forward. So with the news that Sheldon Souray is coming back and Radek Dvorak is back as well, comes the news that Gulutzan has decided to scratch Ryan Garbutt and Tomas Vincour tonight. Now, Ryan Garbutt is kind of a cult figure just because of his hustle and work ethic, but anyone who's been paying close attention has seen that he's kind of fallen off the past couple of weeks from what we saw the first 4 or 5 games when he was called up. He's still effective, but it's only 6 or 7 minutes a game. So I can understand, let's kind of churn the roster a little bit. Let's put Jake Dowell out there and see what he can do. The scratching of Vincour is a little concerning, mainly because Vincour and Wandell together have been the 2 best puck possession guys on the team lately, and have been taking some tough defensive draws and some tough defensive minutes. And Vincour has been one of the better players on the team as far as his Corsi rating goes over the past couple of weeks. So Wandell's still in, Jake Dowell's in. It looks like Adam Burrish is going to slide down from the 3rd to the 4th line. So we'll see what happens. If the Stars crash and burn, obviously that decision is going to be a little bit more controversial. But, I can understand the thinking. I don't think Vincour is going to be out very long. I think he's going to be a vital part of what the Stars hope to do the last 10 games of the season, or I guess after tonight, the last 9 games of the season. So I'm going to go back to reading Winnie the Pooh and playing Cookie Monster, and hopefully take my mind off the game tonight, because starting at 7 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be one nervous wreck. It's not even the playoffs yet. It's not even April, and I'm already a wreck. I can't wait to see what happens if the Stars do play into the second season. for defendingbigd.com. My name is Brandon Worley, and we